Hi everyone, I'm Yumu from Susan's family. Today, I'll teach you how to make Shuwan reversible cape. This cape is divided into two parts, motifs and collar. Let's start with the motifs. There are multiple motifs, and all of them use the magic ring method. We will crochet in rounds counterclockwise. Only the first motif is fully crocheted. For the other motifs, you need to crochet and join as you go on the last round. There's no specific order for joining. As long as it forms this shape in the end, it's fine. In the sample, I'll explain the process by connecting two rounds like this. Several crochet stitches will be applicated, and they are all marked on the chart, so I won't list them one by one here. Let's start with the first motif. Take the corresponding yarn. Pay attention that the actual project uses hand-dyed yarn for crocheting. The starting section has a different color. This will also affect the appearance of the finished crochet work. You can refer to the final product for guidance, or choose the corresponding color segment based on your preference to start crocheting. For convenience in watching, I'll demonstrate using cotton yarn. The colors are random for specific yarn, color schemes, and hook size. Please refer to the detail page of our product and the paper instructions. First, start with an adjustable magic ring. Then work one chain. In the large space of the magic ring, crochet 8 single crochets. After completing them, close the magic ring by tightening it. Slip stitch into the first single crochet stitch. The solid dot in the circle indicates that the slip stitch needs to be pulled tight. This does not count as one stitch. That concludes the first round. Continue with the second round. Work 3 chain stitches. Then, in the same insertion position as the previous slip stitch, crochet 2 incomplete treble crochets. Then yarn over, pull the yarn through all loops at once. What we have completed can be considered a special triple crochet, bobble stitch with 3 treble crochets together. Next, work 4 chain stitches. Then, on the adjacent single crochet to the left, crochet 1 bobble stitch with 3 treble crochets. Start with 3 incomplete treble crochets. Then yarn over, draw the yarn through all loops at once. The triple crochet together in one is now complete. Work 7 chain stitches. On the adjacent stitch to the left, continue crocheting another one of these bobble stitches. starting from these 4 chain stitches. Repeat this stitch pattern. After completing the last bobble stitch, work 3 chain stitches. Then, on this starting bobble stitch, make a treble crochet. That's it for the second round. Continue with the third round. Start with 3 chain stitches. Work 5 double crochets into this hole. Continue crocheting double crochets into the hole on the left. For the smaller hole, crochet 5 stitches. For the larger hole, crochet 11 stitches. Then, for this last hole, work 5 double crochets. Once completed, pick up 2 strands of yarn at the top of the beginning chain. That is, from the chain adjacent to the right of the double crochet stitch. Pick up 2 strands and slip stitch. The third round is complete. Continue with the fourth round. Start by making 4 chain stitches directly. The first 3 chains count as 1 double crochet. Next, on the second double crochet from the left of the beginning chain, work a double crochet. Then, 1 chain stitch. Continue by skipping 1 stitch and working a double crochet. After each double crochet, make sure to add 1 chain stitch. Do not count the beginning chain. Essentially, you will be working 7 double crochets. Once completed, it should align perfectly with the middle stitch of the 11 stitches. At the same time, work 1 double crochet, then 5 chain stitches and 1 double crochet. Work 1 more chain stitch. Starting from this double crochet, repeat this stitch pattern. There is always 1 stitch interval between the double crochet insertion points. At the end, after completing the second to last double crochet, work 1 chain stitch. Then, work 1 double crochet on the beginning chain. Finally, work 2 chain stitches. Start with a standing stitch on the third chain stitch here. Pick up 2 strands and work 1 double crochet. That is, the position of the second chain stitch to the right of this double crochet. The fourth round is now complete. Continue with the fifth round. Work 3 standing chain stitches. In the large space, work 1 double crochet. Then, at the top of this beginning chain, which is the insertion point for the last double crochet of the previous round, work 1 double crochet. Work 1 double crochet in the large space on the left. Continue working double crochets in each stitch and space on the left. Work 2 double crochets simultaneously in the corner's large space. Work 7 chain stitches and 2 double crochets. Continue following the chart to complete this round. Once completed, continue with the 6th round. Start by working 5 chain stitches directly. Then, work 3 treble crochets simultaneously in the large space. Work 1 chain stitch after each treble crochet. After completing, start from the second double crochet on the left side of the beginning chain. Correspondingly, make double crochets. Leave the last 2 stitches unworked at the ending. After finishing, work 8 treble crochets simultaneously in the corner space. Work 1 chain stitch on each side of every treble crochet. Start from this double crochet. Repeat this section of stitch pattern. End at this space, then finish the remaining treble crochets and chain stitches. Join with a slip stitch on the 4th chain. That's all for the 6th round. The 7th round is similar to the 6th round. Just increase the corner chain stitches and decrease the middle double crochets. In the 8th round, continue to decrease the double crochets and increase the corner chains. Also, on each treble crochet stitch from the previous round, work 1 bobble stitch with 3 double crochets. Here at the beginning is a special treble crochet bobble stitch with 3 double crochets. It's identical to the 2nd round. In the 9th round, continue to decrease the middle double crochets. Work chains and double crochets at the corners. Also, work double crochets on the bobble stitches. Everyone refer to the chart. And crochet rounds 7 through 9. After finishing the 9th round with 2 chain stitches, connect with a half double crochet on the starting chain. Upon completing the 9th round, continue with the 10th round. Start with 3 chain stitches. Work 1 double crochet in this chain space. Chain 2, work a chain stitch. Single crochet in the 3rd stitch from the left side of the beginning chain. Work 1 single crochet. Chain 2. Work 2 double crochets in the hole on the left, chain 3, and work 2 double crochets. Continue by working 1 single crochet in the middle stitch, between these 2 sections of double crochets. Work 1 single crochet on each section. Work 2 chain stitches on both sides of the single crochet. Work 4 double crochets in each chain space. Work a corresponding number of chain stitches in the middle. Pay attention, the number of chain stitches may vary. Everyone, refer to the pattern chart for your crocheting. Keep working all the way down to finish this chain space position. After completing, work 3 chain stitches. Work 1 double crochet in the middle stitch. Then crochet symmetrically as before. Continue all the way to finish the 3rd single crochet here. After finishing, work 2 chain stitches. Work 2 double crochets in the hole on the left side. Then work 6 chain stitches. Next, work on the 4th chain stitch from the end. Pick up 1-2 threads and slip stitch. Then work 2 chain stitches. In the same hole below, work 2 double crochets. Next, refer to the pattern to continue and complete this round. After finishing, slip stitch in the beginning chain. Pay attention to check the dimension at this point. Confirm it fits properly, then fasten off the yarn. Weave the tail in along the texture on the wrong side. You can also weave in the entire tail if you prefer. The starting tail has already been woven in for 1 round here. I'll trim it directly. That concludes 1 complete motif. Move on to crochet the 2nd motif. The first 9 rounds are worked in the same way as before. Here, I'll demonstrate the connection of the last round using a sample swatch. The exact connecting position is, you can refer to the chart, or choose a side based on your own preference. The position is random in this sample swatch. First, refer to the pattern. Crochet 2DC into the 8th CH4 space from the previous round. This part has already been crocheted in the sample. We'll consider this section as one side of this round. There are 6 such groups in total. DC separated by CH1 worked in the same space. Now work 4ch. Take the crochet hook. Take out the first motif with the right side facing up. Insert into the last round. This creates a chain space with a slip stitch join in the middle. Hook out the loop. Then work 2ch. On the starting third ch, pick up 2 loops and slip stitch. Continue with 2 more ch. We will treat these 8 chain stitches and 1 slip stitch as one corner of this round. This connects the matching corner of the first motif. The connection for the first corner is now complete. For the next 2 corners, follow the same process. Work 4 chains. Pull the loop through the corresponding corner space. Continue crocheting the remaining part in the same way. Next, we'll connect this side. Start by working 2dc into the same space. Two chain stitches. 1 single crochet. 2 chain stitches. Work 2 double crochets into the left chain space. Below is 3 chain stitches. Here, start with 1 chain stitch. Remove the crochet hook. Then pull the loop through the corresponding 3 chain space of the first motif. Pull the yarn through the corresponding 3 chain space of the first motif. Complete the remaining 2 chain stitches. This space position is now connected. Continue crocheting up to the chain before the next double crochet. When you reach the corresponding position, here it's 1 chain stitch. Pick up the loop through the corresponding 1 chain space of the first motif. Then complete this chain stitch. The connection is now done. Move on to the next 5 chain position. When you reach the corresponding position, connect before the 3rd chain stitch using the previous method. After completing, continue to follow the chart and finish this side. Make connections at the chain spaces between double crochets. The method is symmetrical to the already connected parts. For the second motif, after finishing this side, Take a look. There are 6 connection points along the edge. All are before the middle chain stitch of these chains. Draw loops from the corresponding chain spaces of the motifs that need connecting. Hook out the loops. Then complete the chain section. Connect the edge positions together. For any subsequent edge connections, just follow this method. Next, crochet and connect one corner. The method is identical to the previous corner. Start by crocheting 4 chain stitches. Draw loops from the chain space at the tip of the corner. Continue to finish this corner. This way, the 2 motifs are connected. Continue crocheting the entire round normally. Finish with a slip stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Weave in the yarn tails. That completes the explanation for the second motif. For the 3rd to 6th motifs after the first circle, crochet and connect them using the same method as the second motif. Pay attention to connecting the edge on the other side of the second motif. Also connect the corners on both sides. Once completed, it will form a long strip. Be mindful not to connect incorrectly. Below, connect the 7th motif to the edge adjacent to the 6th motif. Connect the sides that are adjacent to each other. This will form a corner like this. Please watch as I demonstrate the specific joining method. Here, I'll use a sample swatch for the demonstration. The number of stitches will be smaller. The focus is on demonstrating the method. Start by crocheting the first edge. When you reach the corner position, connect it to the corner of the 6th motif. Note that this corner has already been connected once. You can insert the hook into the same hole used in the previous connection to join it again. You can also choose any hole according to your own preference. As long as the final joining position is flat and looks nice, that's fine. When you encounter 3 corners connecting later, you can proceed with this method. Continue connecting the next edge. Once done, connect this corner. the motifs will form a corner like this. Continue crocheting all the way around to finish this round. Fasten off and weave in the ends. That concludes the explanation for the 7th motif. Look everyone, this is what it looks like after completing the corner connection. For the remaining motifs in this round, connect them using the same method as the 2nd motif. Pay attention here, it forms a long strip. For the last motif, while connecting it to the previous motif on one side, also connect it to the first motif, the already connected edge. Connect the adjacent edge to form the corner, creating a symmetrical effect with the other side. Pay attention to the aesthetic insertion position when connecting these 3 corners. Follow the schematic to complete this round. The second round consists of 6 motifs connected inside the first round. The first motif of this round, which is the 11th motif overall. You need to connect the 2 edges at the bottom, and these 3 corner positions. The method of connecting the 3 corners is the same as before. Here, connect 4 corners. Continue to pass through the chain space that was initially hooked into for the connection. This effect is formed at the connection point. Everyone compare with the schematic. After connecting the corresponding corners and edges, make sure there are no omissions. Let's complete it. That concludes the explanation of the motifs. Finally, learn about the collar at the neckline formed by the motifs. Crochet in rounds counterclockwise. The new stitch used is double crochet decrease and chain 3 picket. Please watch me demonstrate the specific crocheting method. Start with the first round first. Here I use a swatch for demonstration. First, adjust the neckline into a V shape like this. In this swatch, there's one missing motif in the middle. Please refer to your actual project. On the left side of this motif, join the yarn in the first chain 3 space on the edge. You can make a knot here. Make 1 beginning chain to start. Work 1 single crochet in the same space. Chain 3. Work 1 double crochet in the left single crochet stitch. Chain 3. Work 1 single crochet in the next chain space at the joining point. Chain 3. Work 1 double crochet in the single crochet stitch. Chain 3. Work 1 single crochet in the next chain 5 space. Chain 4. Work 1 treble crochet in the single left double crochet stitch. Chain 4. Crochet symmetrically on this side. After completing the last single crochet at this joining point on the edge, chain 3. Work 1 double crochet in the left single crochet stitch. Chain 3. At the corner connection on the left side, insert and work 1 treble crochet in the connecting hole. You can insert into any one here. Chain 3. Then on the edge at the back, pick corresponding positions to crochet double crochets and single crochets. Chain 3 as a transition between them. The crochet method is the same as on this edge. Work a treble crochet in the middle of the single double crochet stitch. Both sides have a chain of 4 stitches for transition. When you reach the connection point of the 3 corners, work a treble crochet in the connecting hole. This sample has omitted one motif here. Make sure not to make a mistake when crocheting. Chain 3. Continue to follow the pattern afterward. Finish this round using the previous method. Pay attention to the changes in the number of chain stitches. After completing the final 3 chain stitches, end with a slip stitch into the starting single crochet. The first round is complete. Continue to crochet the second round. Start with 3 chain stitches as the beginning chain. Then pick up the stitch positions from the previous round. Correspondingly make double crochets. Both sides have a transition of 3 chain stitches. Finish crocheting this round. And end with a slip stitch into the beginning chain. Mindfully locate the 3rd chain stitch from the bottom upwards to crochet. The second round is complete. For the following 3rd round, crochet using the same method as the second round. Pay attention at the motif connection point, where you need to skip the treble crochet stitch. Do not crochet the corresponding double crochet stitch above it. Everyone, please be careful not to make a mistake. Next, I'll demonstrate the 4th round. Start crocheting using the same method as the second round. When you reach the corner, on the 2 double crochet stitches corresponding to the treble crochet stitch, work 1 DC2 tog. First, make 2 incomplete double crochet stitches. Yarn over. Insert the hook. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. The first stitch is completed. Continue with the second stitch. Yarn over. Insert the hook into the next stitch. Draw the yarn through. Yarn over and draw through the first 2 loops. The second stitch is completed. Finally, yarn over and draw through all the remaining loops in once. The DC2 tog is now finished. Continue crocheting according to this method. When you reach the next connecting corner, correspondingly make double crochet decreases on both sides. Start with 2 incomplete double crochets. Finally, yarn over and draw through all the remaining loops in once. The double crochet decrease is now complete. Continue to follow the pattern and finish this round. Finish with a slip stitch. The 4th round is now complete. Lastly, work the 5th round. Start with 1 chain as your beginning chain. Work 1 single crochet into the slip stitch join spot from the previous round. For a picket of 3 chain stitches. Start by making 3 chain stitches. Then pick up the front loop of the stitch below. That is, the strand of yarn closer to you. And the other strand below. Work 1 slip stitch. Gently tighten. The picket of 3 chain stitches is now complete. This will be referred to as the picket stitch moving forward. Next, work 3 single crochets into the chain space. Work 1 single crochet into the left stitch. For a picket stitch, start by making 3 chain stitches. Then pick up the front loop of the stitch below. And the other strand below. Work 1 slip stitch. Slightly tighten. The picket stitch is now complete. Continue by working 3 single crochets into the chain space. Work 1 single crochet and 1 picket stitch into the stitch. Finish crocheting this round. End with a slip stitch, and fasten off the yarn. Hide all yarn tails on the wrong side. That concludes the explanation of the collar. Up to this point, the entire shawl has been fully explained. If you have any questions during the process, don't hesitate to reach out us via our website, Susan's Family, supporting your handwork experience, sharing the joy of life. Thank you all for watching. See you in the next episode.